Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. Mike here. I'm also here with my assistant who is on the other side of the camera who's not going to say anything, but his name is, what's your name? You can make up a fake name. Marvin. That's his name. No, not Marvin. Harold. Yeah. All right, so I'm here with Harold. Harold and I just went and picked up a pinball machine. This is another one of those interesting things. Somebody calls and says, hey, I got a game, it doesn't work, I need it out of here, I'll donate it to you guys if you just come get it. And if y'all know, the last time this happened, we ended up with a pretty cool game, which is, bam, Taxi. Look at that. I'm still working on this game, but we've managed to get it to boot back up. This was a really great donation. Still making some progress on it. So what other game did we pick up today? What did we pick up? Drum roll. Harold. Drum roll. Nope. Pinbot. Check it out. This is another thing we don't know, have any idea. I've just started to clean it. This is an absolute first look. Just pulled it out of the back of the truck. And you can see there's a big honking lockdown bar on here. Now, one of the things I did look at was I immediately went into the back box to see if there was a battery before we loaded it into the vehicle. And you can see we've got some of the displays are starting to come off like that. So I've got my glue gun hooked in, and I'm going to just glue those displays back in so they're not. It's not hot enough yet, but as soon as it is, I'm going to put a little dab of glue just to keep those displays in place because they're starting to flab around there. So let's take a look at this game. I'm going to open up the backpacks in a minute, but we might as well look and see what we got here. I expected, because the guy said the game is in bad shape, and you know, if we wanted to use it for parts or whatever, we could. But look at the playfield; it's in pretty good condition. There's something right there. You think that's just some debris on top of the playfield? Huh? It's nothing. It's definitely a filthy game, but look how nice the cabinet is. And let's take a look inside here, if we can. Let me climb around there. Take a look. What kind of condition is this game in? Now, my helpful assistant Harold, he wants us to turn the game straight on, and I am like, no, we can't do that. We got to look at this game before we put power to it. And so, can you point the camera right over here? So this is where the batteries were. And when I opened it up, the guy's like, I think the batteries should be fun. And I looked at them and they were all green and fuzzy. And as I tried to pull the batteries off, the entire battery assembly literally just fell apart and dropped into the machine. So it had already corroded itself off of the board. So that's not a good sign. So I've got my spray thing of distilled vinegar, and I'm going to hit that right here. I should probably do this when the board is flat, ideally, because I don't want it running down. So what I'm going to do, give me a paper towel, clean piece of paper towel if I can. There we go. It's great to have an extra set of hands here. So what I'm going to do, because I just want to do this immediately, is I'll put the paper towel right underneath here, and I'll just hit it with a little bit of vinegar, neutralize that as soon as I can, and like that. And I'll come back at it with some alcohol, and spray that. So I just want to make sure that if there's any electrolyte on the batteries, it's not all over the place yet. I don't see any corrosion underneath it, which is a real good sign, but there's definitely some green crap up here, right in there. So I'm going to have to do the same thing. I will white vinegar. And clean that. What I actually should do is just cut those things off is what I really need to do. So that would be the smarter thing to do. Cut these corroded, grody things off of the board as soon as I can. Give me a second. Never is a tool right there when I need it. Okay. Okay, so let's cut these off. Don't even try to clean them, just cut them off the board on the bottom here too, because I will not be putting another battery back there. All right. So pretty clean, but I know from experience that we can have some problems here just from those batteries leaking right there. So we want to be careful now. I'll hit it with some alcohol. And usually some Q-tips. The proper thing to do is to pull this board off and take a really good look at it under some magnification and some light, and just do a really good look to make sure that everything seems to be okay. I don't see any major problems. Everything looks relatively original. What do you think? Good?
Good.
Okay. So, when you get one of these games, you want to just kind of take a look. Look at all the fuses, see if you see anything rigged, tinfoiled, wrong fuses, blown fuses. I don't really see anything. It looks pretty good. So, let's deal with these floppy displays. So this is just a little stopgap measure. A little bit of glue, a little dab, and just push it like that and hold it. And that'll help. Another little dab right here. This will just keep these displays from moving around. And I don't know, any others are, alright. This looks like a different display than these. Hard to tell. I'll take a closer look. So these are the alphanumeric ones, and these are the numeric ones. But other than that, it looks pretty stock. Alright, so shall we take a look at the inside of the game? What do you think? Yay, nay? Harold, you're going to be very quiet? Right. Actually, we can't get the glass off the way this thing is positioned. So I might not be able to show that on this video. But this is the first look. Another unboxing, and I think everybody's doing their spring cleaning, and when a game doesn't work, it's like, let's get it out, come get it. I'm usually not used to them being decent quality games like this, but I think this is going to clean up pretty nice. Let's look inside. Put the key up here. Put it down here. See if we can put the camera down there so you can see what we got. Alright. Right away I see a coil that's got electrical tape around it. It's like a flipper coil. Don't know what's up with that. Oh, there's a melted coil. So this thing had a meltdown, which leads me to believe there's something possibly wrong on the driver board. This could be a bracket for a knocker. Don't know what else. Shall we pull it up? Pull it back? See if we can get that glass off. I don't know if there's enough room to pull the glass. What do you think? No, there isn't.
Pause it.
Yeah, just pause it.